Hello everybody, I'm Lori Pinhorn, social worker and holistic nutritionist.
And hi, I'm Lisa Pinhorn. I'm a pivotal response therapist, an adult educator, and an autism mom.
And we are the creators of Feeding Futures, and we're so happy that you're here with us again today. We are coming with you with a really quick tip that you can use this weekend, this coming weekend, or maybe some afternoon after school to help increase the variety of the foods that your picky kid eats. Or maybe the variety of everybody in your family. Let's hope.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So, this is very close to harvest time. Last week, I can't say I did. The garlic in my garden got dug up. Today, the onions came up. And this is a great time to do a really neat exposure, a food exposure with your kid. You're taking a trip to somebody's vegetable garden.
And Lori always has lots of really good ideas. And then I step in and go, hold on a second. Let's put this in the perspective of somebody who has a sensory processing disorder.
Yes.
So I don't know if you have a farmer's market where you live, but where we live, we have a farmer's market. It's a wonderful farmer's market. It is a little overwhelming, though.
It's loud, it's smelly, in a good way because people are cooking great food, but if you have a sensory processing disorder, you might not want to be there.
Yeah, the parking lot would get it to you. Anyway, we love the farmer's market. We're just not saying, what we're saying is that you need to, in order to be successful, really consider your child and where they can go to have a wonderful exposure to a garden or a vegetable patch or raspberry patch or whatever. Like, really think about where you're going to bring them. So, fortunately for us, so many people have their own gardens now. Yes. They really do. Yeah. I mean, 5 years ago, you wouldn't have a choice but to go to the farmer's market. But now, see, how many people did I see on Facebook last weekend who were harvesting their own garlic?
I know.
It was like garlic land.
Yeah.
Lots of people have their own.
So check out the people in your radius around you. There's probably a pretty good chance a friend of yours might have a little vegetable patch in their backyard, or a relative or somebody like that, and just invite yourself over and say, can my kid come and play in your garden? Are you pulling up your carrots? Yeah. We've had lots of kids that we know the very first time they ever tasted a raw carrot came because they were out in the garden, they pulled it up, they washed it off, and they tasted it for the very first time.
Absolutely. One of my kids, that's why she eats snap peas, because we did them at our parents' place. They have a wonderful garden out there.
Yeah, so it's about safe, fun, family exposure outside in the wilderness, in pulling up fresh vegetables, and you're teaching your kid about where food comes from on top of that, and how food is grown, and the story of how the food gets from the garden to your plate.
And berries, where we live right now, you can go outside for not a very long time and get a big bowl of organic blueberries.
I know, where could you?
Yeah.
And just to put the nerd factor in here, the blueberries that grow in this part of the world where we live in Newfoundland, and they have one of the highest rates of antioxidants of any blueberry out there. Those berries are here. And guess what? Kids on the autism spectrum or living with attention deficit disorder and all of that, we know that there's a biochemical process that is not working optimally called methylation and sulfation, and those processes require lots of antioxidants. So when you feed your kid organic Newfoundland blueberries, it's like knock it out of the park.
It is. It really, really is. Anyway, we said this is going to be a short video. I got to tell one story. I said to my doc, he said one day, years ago, so how's your daughter doing? And I was like, you're going to think I'm bananas. But I think in the fall, her language gets better. And I think it's because she's up in the back of our house eating blueberries. He said, I don't think that's crazy at all.
There you go. The power of the blueberry.
Yeah. So, anyway, there's all kinds of ways to do wonderful exposures. Outside, getting vitamin D, having social experiences. And, so it's a wonderful way to expose children.
And it's a beautiful time of the year to do that. It's harvest time. So find a farmer, a local one, a family farmer, and hop to it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.